Speaking to NDTV's Barkha Dutt, India's Deputy Foreign Minister says India's relationship with China is a complex one and Pakistan and China cannot be compared.
Straight first to Shashi Tharoor, our MOS for External Affairs. Mr. Tharoor, many people would say that on the one hand there's a kind of overreaction to Pakistan and an underreaction to China and almost a sort of reluctance to take on China, but a big hurry, a big scramble if something at all similar happens with the Chinese. How would you react to this?
Well, first of all, I don't even think those are the terms in which one should frame this discussion, Barkha. The truth is that we have a large, complex relationship with China, which includes a large number of elements we don't have with Pakistan, such as excellent trade relations, just to name one example. And we have a lot of elements that are absent in our relationship with China that are present from Pakistan. Nobody from China has come and blown up our hotels and killed our innocent civilians repeatedly for year after year. So there is no real comparison between Pakistan and China as a valid comparison for this discussion. These are two different relationships, and I don't believe that it's at all appropriate for us to suggest that there is anything comparable.
Okay, but the fact is that I brought up that comparison not in a literal sense, but because every day these days we're hearing of activity along the line of actual control. And even if there were a minor incursion along the line of control with Pakistan, India would automatically take a rhetorical position. But on the incursions, the reported incursions from the Chinese side, we've actually seen the foreign ministry describing these as routine.
Very simple. The ceasefire line, the LOC as we now call it, the line of control between India and Pakistan is very clearly demarcated. Any violation of it is unquestionably a violation. On the line of actual control between India and China, there are unfortunately differing perceptions of where the line lies. We have our view from which we have not resiled as to where our line is, and they have their view. We try to avoid confrontations, but sometimes patrols from their line will come up to their perception of the border, and sometimes patrols from our side will go up to our perception of the LAC. And it's in these circumstances that the occasional misunderstandings arise. Obviously, it is a matter of some frustration for us that this border dispute remains unresolved after so long. But the credit should be given to both governments that despite this unresolved border question, we have been able to develop a healthy relationship between India and China across a whole number of other fields.
Tuba.com